All right, joining us this morning to discuss those findings from city schools, Denisha Merriweather with the American Federation for Children and the founder of Black Lives Matter, Minds Matter. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Taylor. Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely. We're not going to dance around this. These results were dismal. 150 schools were given this assessment. 23 of them had no students who were proficient in math. Some of them had maybe one or two, a handful of other schools not accounted in that 23. What do those numbers say to you?
It says to me, I heard the interview that you guys did with Dr. Ben Carson and with Crump, and it tells me, yes, there's a lack in leadership, but it tells me that these kids don't have an opportunity to succeed, and they're not in conducive environments for them to receive the learning that is adequate for them to succeed in life. These kids deserve school choice. That's the solution that I propose with Black Minds Matter, that we not wait when providing these kids with an opportunity to go to the school that best fits their needs. It's heartbreaking. I was a student who couldn't read. I failed the third grade twice because I couldn't read. And my self-esteem, we got to think about these kids. Their self-esteem, they're lashing out because they can't perform on level. They deserve to have an opportunity to succeed.
And Denisha, to your point, in this study, we found that students third grade to eighth grade, 7% of them were not performing proficiently in math. And you just talked about how that, evades your confidence, your self-esteem.
Yeah.
What do these students need to be doing? What do parents need to be doing? Because obviously there's a lack of accountability here. What do folks need to be doing to get their kids on the right track?
There is definitely a lack of accountability, and to have representatives at the state to say that, for you guys to report positive news coverage about schools in Baltimore is a slap in the face. That's just like telling parents that, hey, we know your kids can't read, but look at them playing basketball. They're doing really good on the field and on the court. Let's report those stories. What parents need to do, they need to go out and make sure they're voting with their feet. Right now, the tax credit scholarship in Maryland, which is called the Boost Scholarship, is only $3,100. Each parent can get $3,000 to go to a private school if they want to. That's not enough when Baltimore City schools are receiving $21,000 per student. Money is not the issue within the city school system. We need to provide students with options so that they can go to the school that best meets their needs. And right now, unfortunately, those are not the district schools.
And it's interesting you point that out, because Baltimore City is one of the highest funded school systems in the country. So these numbers are especially frustrating. But Governor Wes Moore said that educating these students is one of his top priorities. He said, we made the largest investment in public education any governor in our state history. Can we look to Annapolis now for a shift to maybe make a dent in this already abysmal situation?
I really, I have a lot of respect and admiration for Governor Moore, because his background in education is similar to a lot of people of color in the country when it comes to education. Unfortunately, he's proposed to defund the Boost Scholarship Program. He's proposed to eliminate funding for that scholarship program, which provides more options for students who are struggling in schools, such as the 23 students who scored zero proficiency in math in Baltimore. So I really urge him to reconsider his position on school choice, to provide students with education freedom, because right now the school district in Baltimore specifically are not meeting the needs of students, and they don't have time to wait for a new legislative cycle in order to receive a high quality education.
All right, Ms. Merriweather, we'll leave it right there. Thank you for joining us, for your context on that. We'll keep our eyes on that Boost Scholarship and all that's coming out of Annapolis as well. Thank you.